This is a simple example of a project with just 6 activities. The duration of the activities is given by the number in each rectangle. Resources are assigned by the letter. The critical chain is represented in red in an initial stage of the application of the approach. The first thing that Goldratt suggests is to look at the duration of the activities. If those reported are the maximum possible durations of activities, as in this case, Goldratt suggests to reduce them to point B, so to around 50% probability of completing the activities in time. How can this be done? First, you can reduce the duration of each activity by 50%, and this is what we did in this second diagram. For instance, take activity A. This activity changes from 20 days to 10 days. This means that the whole duration of the project changes. The remaining contingency can be collapsed at the end of the project in what is called the project buffer. To protect this longer path, when it connects to the other path ends with a so-called feeding buffer, again created by collapsing all the contingencies of the previous activities. A second thing that Goldratt suggests is that there is no need for such a long buffer because of the aggregation theory, which shows that the variance is lower. So basically, less protection is necessary than we have just introduced. So it is possible to reduce the buffer from 32 days to 16 days, or to half its duration. The same is done for the feeding buffer. Basically, buffers should last half of the duration of the preceding activities. As you can see, the project duration changes from the initial 64 days to 48 days. Nevertheless, you can observe that there is a conflict in assignment of resource B. This can be resolved simply by moving the activities. And as you can see, it is possible to create a buffer here which generates a new critical chain, which is shown by this sequence. So first, these 2 activities, then these 2, and the buffer is just 5 days, which is half of the duration of this activity here. In this way, the process is completed in 57 days. This example shows the process of application of the critical chain approach.